G'day everyone and welcome to the round one of the World at War Strat 29 mod. Yes, Strat 29 has made a mod and it is the World at War tournament, and we are going to be watching Toddeser versus Boris in the first round. Boris will be playing as the British Commonwealth and Toddeser will be playing as the Hungarians. This is a bit of a slow message at the top of the screen. That's a tad unfortunate to start the game, but it's going to be very, very interesting. The center is going to have a lot of firefights. As you can see, there is two walls probably placed about equally the same distance away from each other, and both teams have gone for the assault squad option to start off with, I believe, so it's going to be very shooty bang bang at the start. You can see there's a lot of SMG soldiers heading to the church or the top of the hill, and there is definitely actually a regular squad by on Toddeser. So now the Western point is currently being capped by Boris. Yes, I just have to learn who is who. So Boris is playing with British Commonwealth. All right, I will not forget that. Anyway, back to the church, or Zone B, or the Eastern point, top of the hill. And there is a little bit of skirmishes going on here. The British Commonwealth man has just gone down, and the second grenade there nearly gets a victim. And the Hungarians of Toddeser are going to be winning the middle. The center looks pretty unopposed at the moment. The British Com not applying any pressure there. It's all about this bottom west-hand point for BorisBruckner. I'm not even going to try and keep saying that because that is very, very tough to say, and it will make me quite tongue-tied, as there's a nice grenade there from Boris. He's really pushing home his advantage on this western side. The eastern flag still sees nothing, and the center is all quiet. No real second buys here. There's still some more SMG squads, SMG soldiers I can see in the background from Toddeser. Nothing too much. Or here's a big clump of infantry right now as an assault squad from BorisBruckner going up to the eastern flag by the look of it in that church. Very nice placement, might add, of the SMG soldier inside the tower there for the Hungarian faction. SMG soldier trying to fire at that rifleman. I don't think he's going to be able to get him. There is a second squad out from Toddeser, and it is another regular squad with that machine gun. So he's got two machine guns out in the field now. It's a very, very good buy, especially in the World at War mod. Machine guns are that tad more effective, and the middle now belongs to the Hungarians. So it is 2 points to 1, or 4 points to 0. I should say 2 command zones to 1, and 4 points to 0 on the scoreboard, as there is a reserve squad here coming from BorisBruckner. And we can see up on the eastern point, there is still some skirmishes going on. And that is a very, very nice grenade there, but unfortunately he gets taken down by Toddeser's SMG infantry. And I have been told that Strat has just messaged me and told me that the MGs are actually the same. The rifles are just a little bit better. So there you go, the more you know about the mod. Hey, I'm playing in the tournament, I don't even know what's going on. Bottom point, which is the western flag at the moment, is easily being captured by Toddeser. Really, just look at the amount of infantry he's got over here. There is a EM3 rifle grenade though in the ditch, looking to do the damage, but he's not really going to have too many enemies to face there by the look of it. As the MG is pinning down guys on the wall, there is also another little squad. What's this? I think that's the King Africa's rifleman there. So the 1 point hero unit might be up. I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct or not, but the Orlican is also out. Yes, I can confirm that the 1 point unit is out, because here's my favorite 1 point unit in the game. Toddeser has just bought the 40mm Casa. Not even going to try and pronounce that, but it is coming to the eastern flag, which is where Toddeser has got a big clump of infantry, and I think he's going to try and push Boris back off this point. But that Orlican that was bought by Boris is going to cause the 40mm a little bit of trouble, I believe, or the 40mm, the 40M. I call it a 40mm, but that's because it has 40M. I'm just completely retarded in the fact that it's only got a machine gunner on it. There is one machine gunner at the middle for Toddeser. The other one is over on the right-hand side, or the western flag, doing the damage, keeping the British Com at bay. No one capping that zone. The middle is now decapped, and that Orlican is taking out a little bit of those walls, isn't it, on that side? Yes, it's taking out one of the walls. You've really got to take out those walls as quickly as you can. And, if I might add, the eastern flag is currently being captured back by Toddeser, but the best AT rifle in the game belongs to the Hungarians, and you can use that very, very easily to snipe down cover, which is perfect for the way I like to play. So the Orlican now on the middle, doing the damage here. It's taken out 2 or 3 soldiers. It's got itself 4 kills, actually. There we go. I forgot that you can click and see the little icons, as the right-hand side of the eastern flag will be getting a bit of reinforcements in the reservist nature. as the 40M in the background is moving around. The middle is currently being capped by the British comm, so Boris has done very, very well to weasel his way back into the game. The western point is currently belonging to no one. That EM3 rifle grenade, though, is still in that ditch, and I believe he might have a few kills. He has 2, so he's done very, very well for himself today, the EM3 rifle grenade. The 40M moving around there in the background. The Orlican going to try and set up to cut it off. Geez, Boris, all you need to do is just point and click, mate, and it's game over for the 40M, but he's looking in the wrong direction. He's not even direct controlling it. There we go. Now it's gone. So the 40M is down. The middle point belongs to Boris. The eastern flag, or the church, is currently belonging to Toddeser, and this left-hand side, or the western flag, is just seeing some machine gunner skirmishes. Nothing too major going on. That EM3 rifle grenade is still alive. Hopefully the Orlican gets the machine gun, which it does. Well played, Boris. And here comes a Tolby 1 from Toddeser. So a little bit of a 20-minute... Oh, the Orlican really... I think the Orlican probably could have stood up and maybe taken a few shots there. I don't really know what the armor penetration is on the front of the Tolby 1, but surely it could have done some sort of damage. And Strat says it's a Luke's, so there you go. It probably won't. Anyway, over on the eastern flag, the Hungarians still own the top of the hill, still own the church. So they can pray anytime they want, really, but I would not be wasting time on praying whilst you are in a battle, as the Tolby 1 is trying to hit some... I don't really know what it's shooting at. Oh, no, there we go. It got some infantry back there at the middle. I think it took out some of the walls as well, so it's done quite well for itself. I don't know where the Orlican is anymore. That thing's disappeared, so I probably missed that dying at some stage, as the Stuart is now going to have to try and take out the Toldy, which has beautifully placed itself behind this house, might I add, as he really needs to shoot for the roof to bring the house down first. Or there we go, you can just shoot through the walls, I guess, but I'd be shooting for the roof, because the roof makes the, I don't know, house fall down a little bit quicker, I believe. That's my experience on Assault Squad. Anyway, machine gunner at the middle from Toddeser, still doing the damage. The Stuart is... Oh, very unlucky not to pen there. Went straight through the window again and over the Tolby 1. Toddeser really has to move this, but he's not. He's just playing the arrogant game, and now the walls are gone, and surely it is time for a bit of a track damage on the Tolby 1. Will there be anything else for the Tolby 1? No, it's very nicely angled, actually, so it lives there. Surely it's not going to keep surviving, as there is a sniper also out from Toddeser. There we go, just to the back of the western point, and the Tolby 1 is now down. But in that moment of micro that Boris had to, I guess, put himself under, the middle is now being recaptured by the Hungarians, as there is a half track and quite a few reservists coming to the middle. Goodbye, I believe. That might be the Arrowcross Fanatics out. Yes, that is the Arrowcross Fanatics with 2 massively amazing AT rifles and 2 beautifully, I don't know, sexual Panzer Schrecks. The AT rifle is just going to bang. Just going to bang it straight in the bum. Look at that. That just got it right in the side. You can even zoom in and have a look where it got hit. Right in the side, and that is glorious. As Toddeser just chucks a Molotov over the top, and now he's going to try and pull out the 50 cal, which he gets away with very, very nicely. Well played, Toddeser. The rifleman has to get back behind the walls, which he is going to now. And wow, that AT rifle shot did give me a little bit of a rouser in the trousers. The Arrowcross Fanatics, though, over on the west side, I thought they were going to charge down the road a little bit, but no, they're just kind of chilling out, you know, just sussing out what's going on with this beautiful scenery right now. Here we go. Now they've opened fire on the British comms soldiers. Back at the middle, not too much, just trading of fire. Eastern flag, which we haven't looked at for quite a while, is still very much home to the Church of the Hungarian Empire, as Boris is trying to get in there, but I'm sure that SMG soldier will make short work of the rifleman eventually. I don't think I want to sit here and watch this. There we go, he's on fire. So that was pretty easy in the end there for Toddeser. He leads 18-5. That is a 13-point gap at the moment, as the Stuart is trying to take out this machine gun. But here we go. Toddeser with the sneaky. Toddeser with the sneaky. How much further does he have to go? 38 meters, 37 meters, 35 meters. Take the shot, son. Take the shot. Stands up and hull destroyed. Well played, Mr. Toddeser. That gives him a 15-point lead and also gives him vehicle dominance. He doesn't have one on the field, but I suppose the Stuart is dead, which helps out. And he can actually buy a Turan or a Tolby at the moment if he wanted to, which I don't think the British comm player Boris would be able to counter with ease. SMG soldiers up on the eastern flag, doing the dirty work on the British comms, keeping them out of there, which is very, very nice. There is a Australian rat squad, or a Rats of Tobruk squad. They are definitely not Australian rats, that's for sure. They are coming over to the western flag to give a bit of support against the Hungarian onslaught as well. You can see, look how much infantry. Just take a look at how much infantry Toddeser's got all behind these sandbags. Lovely use of the sandbags, by the way. It gets Handzy's big tick of approval there with the sandbag play. He's also owning the walls at the middle. I think he's still got a machine gunner or two. No, just the one machine gunner. I don't know where that 50 cal is. He might have died. I probably should have watched his events a little bit closer. No, the machine gunner is definitely doing the damage over there on the western flat, the western point. Eastern point, sorry. We now have some assault squad soldiers moving up. Boris is spreading out quite nicely. I think he's going to be using that EM3 rifle grenade if he wants to get to that point. It's 43-5. It's been a 3-cap for about 2 minutes now, which is why we see a 30 or now a 41. It's just going to keep ticking up every time I try and say the score. But it's a plus 40-point lead to Toddeser at the moment, as there's an Orlican from Boris in the background. He's also got a lot of MP saved up at the moment, Toddeser, so he should be all right to really hold off any counter-attack that Boris can throw. You can see Boris is bringing up reservists. He really must be low on the manpower at the moment, because would have expected at least a British Com. They have a little Vickers thing that runs around and does some damage. It's kind of like a Luke's, I guess. It's not really a Luke's, but it has a machine gun and goes pew-pew, I guess, and kills infantry quite well. So it's an infantry killer. As a regular squad, once again from Toddeser, he's really pumping out those regular squads, man. He loves that machine gun. The rifle of the Hungarians isn't the greatest, I would have thought. I like the SMG more myself. But, you know, each their own. It's doing well for him at the moment. It's clearly he's up 61-5, so hey, if it's working, so keep doing it. As the Orlican is going to try and kill off this tank crew. It's not going to, because I don't think it would have line of sight at the moment. Geez, this is why I don't like the fog of war thing. But anyway, the center is just seeing more and more machine gun fire from Toddeser, which is a very, very nice placement. You can see he's got two up there. I believe one of them might be from the very start of the game. Don't quote me on that one. There's a very nice grenade there. Did a little bit of damage. The Orlican against the Tolly, probably not going to do it. Here comes a Sherman. 75mm M3 Sherman to the western flag. It's a Grizzly tank, I believe. The 3 special points, or 4 special points. I think it's got more armor than the regular Sherman, so it should be able to deal with the Tolly quite easily. And as you can see, it's also got no 50 cal. Look at my World at War knowledge. It's just very, very vast and expansive at the moment. 70-5, but it's a 65-point difference. There's another squad out from Boris, another reservist squad, and then a few King Africa's rifle soldiers. That is very, very good muscle memory there. The Orlican from Boris is facing the completely wrong direction over here on the western flag. He's lost vital seconds and probably, I'd say 4 or 5 points really in looking in the wrong direction. It's really not helped him, as this sniper from Toddeser is just chewing up behind this transmission line with 19 kills. Wow, if that's not your MVP, I don't know what is. The Orlican doing some damage. Actually, the MVP would be our sneaky little bazooka man. He's going to try and get a kill on the Grizzly tank. How long has he got? He's got 49. The Grizzly's just going to walk straight into it. Here we go. Panzerschreck kill number 2. He's probably like worth 5,000% effectiveness right now. It is 88-5. It's an 83-point buffer for Toddeser. I'd probably say it's GG at the moment. The British Com are capping back Zone C, or the western flag. The Tolly at the mill is going to make sure that nothing dangerous occurs to the Hungarian lines. And over on the eastern point, it is still all the Church of Hungary, as that one little SMG man is still sitting in the top of that building. Very, very nice placement. There is now another Stuart from Mr. Boris, which isn't that bad an idea, I guess. Probably shouldn't have lost the Grizzly to the bazooka, though. That's going to hurt. But, yeah, the Tolly is just now cruising over as the sniper picks up his 25th kill of the game. Holy shit. He's done quite well, considering this game has only gone 14.5 minutes to have 29 kills. 25, now 26 kills is fairly impressive. The Tolly is just going to succumb to the pressure of the Stuart, I'm sure. No, I guess he's not going to shoot it. It's 96-5. Really needs to rush and get a point. Don't think he'll be able to. The Orlikins were a good idea. If only they stayed alive, it would have just been a little bit better. But the Toddy has now been double-tracked, and it is still alive, so it's hurting the British comm soldiers that try and get in the middle. Hurting, I should say killing, but it's probably going to hurt to die. So, you know, it's doing a little bit of pain as they succumb to their death, as the Toddy is still looking over the middle. He gets in there, but it's 98 to 5. It's a 93-point gap. He really needs to tick this down. It's probably game. Yeah, it's definitely game over. He killed the last guy in the middle. So there we go. It is game 1 going to Toddeser. I'm pretty sure I'll be back with game 2 momentarily. GG, well played.